In this video, I'll review one of the closest hotels to the Miami cruise port, the W Miami in Brickell. This property has one of the best hotel pools I've ever seen. Stay tuned. I was at the W for 2 nights before a cruise out of Miami. The hotel is located in the Miami hotspot called Brickell as part of the Icon Brickell building. I flew in from Dallas on American Airlines, and the trip started with the stress of delayed baggage, which I wouldn't expect on a direct flight. Always fly in one day early for a cruise. The hotel lobby is small, but very beautifully decorated and was usually pretty active in most times of the day. Check-in was quick, and Marriott status was acknowledged with choice of benefits offered at the front desk. Right by the room elevators, there's this super cool disco ball display. Make sure you stop by it and take some cool pictures with it. I was upgraded to what they call a spectacular room, which pretty much means it has an outdoor balcony. The room was extremely spacious and beautiful, though I wouldn't pay extra just for a balcony. This window gives a clear look into the bathroom, so if privacy is an issue, it's something for you to consider. I have tried multiple ways trying to video this bathroom without me being in the mirrors. If you want to see yourself in the mirrors, this room's got you covered. There's like no way to record this room without appearing in the video, unfortunately. There's the tub in here. Shower area. I did shower this morning and the water pressure kind of sucks, but other than that, it's pretty great in here. And I've got 2 bottles labeled as shampoo. This one and this one. So I just had to kind of guess this morning, and then one conditioner. I think this is the body wash. The bathroom is private. So the room has a balcony, which is pretty cool. Let's check it out. I just left the pool, which is raining. See if I can spin it up. So that's cool. Great little view. Most nice 4- and 5-star hotels will not have a microwave in the rooms, but this one actually has a microwave, which is kind of rare. There's also an espresso machine, and if I have any sort of leftovers, there's a fridge with some drinks and stuff. So this is pretty cool for the W. Definitely a plus. There's plenty of storage everywhere. The last W hotel that I stayed at in Toronto had almost no storage, and so that was a big problem. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 over here, and I've got some dirty clothes over here. And then on this side over here on the left, there's plenty of storage. So I did not, since I got my luggage late this morning, it's actually just sitting here. I'm gonna check out tomorrow, so there's no need to like put it up. You have more storage over here, including a safe. Lots of storage. So if you're coming for a cruise, this is just a perfect hotel. Breakfast was on the 15th floor restaurant called Addict. I found the prices to be reasonable for a Miami hotel restaurant, but more than local options nearby. For the elite breakfast benefit, I was told to order what I liked. I ordered the same 2 dishes each morning. My breakfast came out to $58, and that's going to be included with the breakfast benefit. The waiter was nice enough to tell me that the service charge is the tip that goes to him, so that was pretty cool. I'm waiting in the lobby. I got a call from American Airlines that my bag was on the way. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning, so good timing. This pool area looks enormous. There are 2 pools on the pool deck. The first pool you run into when you walk in is a massive heated pool. The water temperature was similar to a hot tub, which felt amazing. This is good to know when looking for hotels in the wintertime when the beach is too cold to go swimming. The hotel pools are shared with 2 residential buildings and never felt crowded during my stay on a Saturday. The second pool is the really impressive one. This pool is the length of about 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. And then you have this amazing view of Miami. It's 11:15 on a Saturday morning and the pool is beginning to fill up. There's still plenty of seats out here, and the DJ started playing music roughly around 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna show you what the walk from the hotel to the Fit Center looks like. It's a long walk from the hotel to the spa and fitness center, which are also shared by tenants that live in the resident buildings just like the swimming pool. The fitness center is on the small side and was crowded when I worked out later in the day. Brickell is now the new hotspot in Miami. If we're coming for a cruise, this is where I prefer to stay. Not only am I close to the port, but there's plenty of restaurants and stores nearby. The hotels are much cheaper than staying at South Beach. Last night when I didn't have my luggage, there was 2 CVS's within 0.3 miles away from me, so I was able to go and get some toiletries needed for the night. This morning I'm going to a cryotherapy session, which is something I like to do, especially right before a vacation.
I think I would feel a little better. Yeah, for sure.
This is a hotel in Miami that I've stayed at before that desperately needs a renovation. One of the big pluses to stay in this area is, like I said, the restaurants. There's so many options, and our friend Michelle that's traveling with us is a vegetarian, and there's a salad place right across the street, so I'm gonna meet up with April and Michelle for the first time. Oh my God. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Let's go to shade. Hurry. We're stuck at the lobby because it's raining so hard. We were supposed to go get a salad. There's so many good restaurants in the Brickell area. Tonight we're going to an Italian restaurant called Toscano di Vino. Hopefully it's good. Think of dinner.
My meal was good, but the service was lacking. So,
Jeremy,
hey, Jeremy, what do you think?
how was dinner?
Dinner was okay.
How was service?
Service was horrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible.
That was kind of disappointing. Where are we going, Jose? This looks better than what we just ate. This looks better than what we just came from.
That's what I said. That looks better than.
Good morning. It is time for me to check out from the W Miami Brickell. I wanted to give a quick thought and final reviews on this property. Last time I was in this area, we stayed at the JW Marriott down the street in Brickell. That was a horrible experience. The room smelled really bad. That property is in desperate needs of a renovation. So we vowed not to stay there again. So we were looking for different Marriott properties. So this is my first time trying the W Miami in Brickell, and I've been extremely happy with this hotel and location. Start off with the rooms. My last video review was at a W Toronto, and that room was nice, but it was not functional. It lacked space, and our room was full of our luggage and clothes spread out throughout the floor. This room is complete opposites. There's plenty of storage all throughout, more than 2 people need. The tub is in the bathroom is enormous and it's great. There's also a standing room shower. That the water pressure is a little bit weak. That's one of the negatives. And there's 2 sinks, which is great. There's been some reviews about this hotel needing renovations, and this hotel is still in great condition. Yeah, I looked down in the corner of the boards, and there's some scratches, but that's not something that's going to affect my stay here. Sleep quality was good. AC cooled off pretty well. I just couldn't sleep, probably for external reasons, not related to the room itself. The bed is a little bit on the hard side, but still comfortable, but the pillows are really amazing, and so are the sheet. Or my interactions with the service was very limited. Service at the restaurant was quick. There's no ice machines on the floor, so you have to call the front desk. I've called twice, and within less than 5 minutes, I've gotten buckets of ice this humongous. I like to do ice bath therapy, so this might work in the tub, so we'll see, but this was really awesome. And service with my limited interactions has been great. The star of this property is the pool. It is shared by 2 other buildings. This is in the Icon Brickell complex, but on a Saturday, it was not packed. Pool looks like it's the size of 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools together back to back. That was pretty amazing with stunning views of downtown. And then there's also a heated, pretty large heated pool that also it acts like a hot tub. Location, I love the Brickell area. This is the new up and coming spot where the locals come. They don't go to South Beach. You can get hotels much cheaper. There's a large selection of restaurants. Unfortunately, we kind of struck out on the restaurant we ate last night. It wasn't the best. But as we were walking there, we just noticed tons of really good restaurants. If you're coming for a cruise, the location, you're literally 5-minute Uber drive away. So this is one of the closest hotels to the cruise ports. Elite benefits, which is, for me as a Marriott with Titanium, this is something that I put heavy stock into what hotels I want to stay at. So in this property does really good. I technically got an upgraded room that has a balcony. There were suites available. I didn't ask, and I also wasn't put in a suite. Breakfast to me is the big thing, and this hotel gave me a credit. I don't know how much it was. They just said go to the restaurant on the 15th floor and just charge it to your room. So both times I ate about $60 worth of breakfast, and I checked my folio this morning and it's not on there. So that's pretty good. The food was good. It was a little bit limited in the restaurant. There's also a little coffee shop downstairs. So when it comes to food options, it is a little bit limited at this hotel. Overall, I'm extremely happy. If I come to Miami in the future for a cruise, this is my #1 spot if I don't have to be on the beach. Hopefully you liked this little short video. If you did, please like the video and also subscribe to the channel. That really helps the channel grow. And turn on the notifications so you're notified when the next content drop. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.